Welcome to a Recipe Reborn featuring your favorite foods from Final Fantasy XIV. Hello, my name is Lemon Drop, and today I'm making Tako-yaki. If you've never heard of it before, Tako-yaki is a type of Japanese street food made from a runny batter, and the main ingredient is octopus. In Japanese, tako means octopus. In Final Fantasy XIV, Tako-yaki are described as bite-sized balls of fried pastry, each containing a solitary chunk of tender octopus in their gooey molten centers. And that's exactly how we're going to make them. The first thing we need to do is make a simple stock called dashi. There's going to be a lot of Japanese terms in this episode, so make sure you check out the link in the description for English terms, ingredient amounts, times, temperatures, and instructions. Next, we're going to cook the octopus. Now for the batter, we'll start by mixing the dry ingredients, and then adding the wet ingredients. The in-game recipe calls for a green leek, so I wanted to show you what that looks like compared to a green onion. Either one will work in this recipe. Of course, this does require a special takoyaki pan, which I've brushed generously with oil before pouring in the batter. Each well gets one piece of octopus. I'm using the tentacles because that's the part I like to eat. While the batter cooks, add the rest of the fillings. Now that we've got everything in the pan, we can start rotating the balls to make sure that they are cooked on all sides. To do this, I'm using a steel chopstick as well as a skewer. When they're done, use the skewer to transfer them to a plate. If you're not a fan of octopus, use any filling you like. In this batch, I'm putting in leftover stir-fried green beans. You could try shrimp, cheese, edamame, or corn. Anything you can get into a small bite-sized piece will work. I'm also using some pickled ginger that I made for the ginger salad episode, which you'll find a link to at the top of the screen. Again, I'm using a steel chopstick to break apart the batter and turning the balls so they cook on all sides. Here are my toppings ready to go. I purchased all of these at my local Asian market. These are delicious. During my first bite with the toppings, I actually said, "Oh my god," out loud with a full mouth. The takoyaki sauce is like a thick steak sauce, and the creamy mayo has a smooth mouthfeel that goes well with the crunchy outer layer. Imagine a savory version of a cream puff. Instead of a glaze, there's tangy sauces, and instead of sprinkles, there's crispy seaweed, fish flakes, and green onions. For the full recipe and instructions, please check out the link to my website in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button. And if you love Final Fantasy XIV food, please think about subscribing. If you get really inspired and make this dish at home, please tweet and Instagram your pictures to me at A Recipe Reborn. I'd also love to hear your tips and variations, so please share them in the comments below. See you next time, and bye for now.